Hello everyone, I am Vishal and in this video we are going to talk about what is static polymorphism and what is dynamic polymorphism. So let's get started. So let's understand what is polymorphism. So polymorphism simply means different forms. So assume that different many forms. So in our Java, static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism means that methods having many forms of it to get the good readability or to reuse the methods. So let's see that what is static polymorphism. So static polymorphism happens within its own class, and assume that we have a class in which we have a method add, and we have many methods add. So let's say the first add method is taking one integer as a parameter. The second add method is taking two integers as a parameter. The third add method is taking three integer as a parameter. So if when we try to execute these add methods in our main method, so what will happen if we pass one integer in that add method? So the compiler knows that which method he has to bind with which method and which method he has to execute by reading the parameter. And we have the same add method but the different parameters. So it will bind the object. So it will bind the method to which add method is taking one integer. Let's say I have execute add method with three integers. So the compiler will again know that it has to execute the add method which is taking three parameters. So this is static polymorphism and it happens in compile time. So it is also called as compile time polymorphism. So it has many method with same name, but they are taking different parameters with different types. So this is static polymorphism, and let's talk about what is dynamic polymorphism. So dynamic polymorphism happens within two class, which is superclass and child class. So what happens if let's assume that we have a class animal and we have a class dog. So dog class is extending animal. So what it means? Dog class is inheriting animal class. So here we have a dog class that is child class and animal class which is parent class. So in animal class we have a method with we have a method with the name eat. So eat method only prints animal is eating. And let's say we don't have any method in dog class. So when we try but each method will also present in dog class because it is inheriting the properties of parent class. So when we try to run each method uh, with object of dog class, it will run and print eat animal is eating. But if we are not satisfied with implementation of that method within parent class, we can override this method in child class object. So child class. So what will we do? We will override the same method with same method name, with same method parameters. If there are any parameters, we will write the same method as of in parent class in our dog class. So our dog class is also having each method now, and it has printing. It will printing that dog is eating. And now when we call the method that eat inside the dog object, it will now print that dog is eating. So in dynamic polymorphism, what will happen that when we try to print that method eat inside the dog object, the compiler don't know that which method he has to execute. Like we have method in parent also and child class object also. So it is not decided in compile time. So it will decide in runtime. So it's a dynamic polymorphism also called as runtime polymorphism because the it will decide which method he has to bind with which class object in runtime. So this is dynamic polymorphism, and I hope you got it. What is difference between static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism? I hope you like it, and thank you, everybody.